So, I'm singing this to honor the life and legacy of the absolute phenomenon that is LeRoy White. He is in transitional passing, and if he passes before this is posted, then I hope he listened to it in his next life. And if he gets to hear this before he passes, then it's an honor for you to hear it in this life. This is a song called I Know What Love Is, and for many years I was a part of Youth of Unity, which is like my spiritual center youth group, and this is a song that was played at our dances, and he played for us sometimes, and it's very, very, very special. So, yeah. There's a little girl with pretty curls, she's about 5 years old. She's waiting at the gate for her dad to come home. As he pulls around the corner in his shiny white car, she feels the magic light up in her heart. And he picks her up and he holds her. He said, I missed you, and I'm glad that you're here. As the little girl lays her head on his shoulder, she whispers these words in his ear. She says, Daddy, I know exactly what love is. Love is real tender and true. Love is the feeling my heart gets when I'm being held close by you. Now she's 20 and there's plenty of love everywhere. She's getting married this morning and her friends are all there. They gathered together to stand by her side, and she says goodbye to this time in her life. And they each take a moment to hold her and tell her what she means to them. In a world that seems to keep getting colder, she's been blessed with warm family and friends. She says, I know exactly what love is. Love is real tender and true. Love is the feeling my heart gets when I'm being held close by you. Now she is older, no one told her it gets crazy like this. She's going to night school, working 2 jobs, and she's raising 3 kids. The youngest one is crying with a bruise on her knee. She needs attention, she needs sympathy. And she picks her up and she holds her. She remembers that magic she had. As the little girl lays her head on her shoulder, she knows exactly why she's working this hard. She says, little one, I know exactly what love is. Love is real tender and true. Love is the feeling my heart gets when I'm being held close by you. Now they are 60 and their history runs near 40 years. They've buried their parents and their grandkids are here. There's something about the way they look in each other's eyes. Speaks warmly about the meaning of life. And he holds his arms out to hold her. The feeling so familiar and warm. She thinks love's a lasting endeavor, from the last breath to the first when you're born. She says, I know exactly what love is. Love is real tender and true. Love is the feeling my heart gets when I'm being held close by you. Now she's 80 and she's tired of being in this home. A man's been gone for so long and she feels so alone. She closes her eyes and she begins to pray. A little comfort just might come her way. And God picks her up and he holds her. And she remembers that feeling she had. She's not a woman whose life's almost over. She's a little girl being held by her dad. She says, God, 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 I know exactly what love is. Love is real tender and true. Love is the feeling my heart gets when I'm being held close by you. God's love's real simple. God's love's real simple. God's love's real simple and true. I love you, LeRoy. We love you, LeRoy. And you will be so very missed.